So I didn't want to leave people with the impression that the on-timing, off-timing was the only way to pass or to shoot. You definitely need to be able to pass and shoot in many different ways to really be effective. At least that's my belief. And the other ways that I'll talk about quickly here, which will actually go into more within the reading segment, but just to cover them quickly so you don't think this is the only way that people should pass or shoot is off-timing or on-timing. I call them live reads and pre-reads. So quickly, a live read it's a little bit on-timing the concept, but the live read is you have a hole in mind as you're going back and forth, and at any point you kind of decide, well, is it open? And you're kind of like say I'm reading to do the lane. So at any point in time, as I'm going through my cycle, you kind of have to be able to do a live read and say, if it's open, go. So you can kind of go back and forth. Right now I don't have really a defense to go with, but if I count down to 4 kind of thing, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same kind of thing applies down here. There's another pass that I do, that if I'm going back and forth like this, at any time is my down brush open. Like I can just bring it across, and if it's open, I can release it at any point in time. So that's a live read. You can decide, sometimes you're going to do live reads, sometimes you're going to do like timing shots, sometimes you're going to do off timing. So the same kind of thing exists here. With when you're shooting, rolling back and forth, at any point in time you can kind of, this is what I do with myself, this is, at least the method I'm shooting here allows me to do this very effectively on both sides. To think, just pull open, just pull open, just pull open, pull open, yep. If it's open, then yep, go. Like, it's pretty simple. You have a very simple moment in time to decide. Is it open? Push. Is it open? Is it open? Just push open, push, push, yep. So kind of thinking like you're just reading for it to be open at that very live moment in time. Same thing can apply from the 5-bar from a very simple brush series. You can kind of, you hover, is the wall open? Nope. Hover, is the wall open? Nope. Okay, it looks like the block on wall. I'm going to now read for lane. Is the lane open? Yeah. And then you can kind of have a live read like that. The other type of read that people should really work on is what I call pre-reads. So you kind of like you can play it by the numbers game where you can kind of say, well, I brought it over and they kind of like, they hovered and then they went down. I brought it over and they hovered and they went down. So that would be a kind of like, well, based on that movement, I'm going to wait till he hovers, I'm going to pass Adam, because he showed me last time he's going down. He's running to the wall, so I'm going to wait for the hover and then go down. So I'm going to pass up, based on what I read previously, so that's a pre-read. So the concept, so it's kind of blind. You made your mind up, you're going to do the exact same motion, and you're going to go hover, up. So that's pre-read, and the same thing, concepts apply quite a bit within the 3-bar, because there's always 2 people here, and you can think of them as images, because this is an image, this is an image, this is an image, this is an image, this is an image. There's different images, so you can kind of think of them as a series of photos. This is how it works for me, anyways. So that you can go like, shot, 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 shot. So you can kind of think, I showed a pattern there when I went like shot, 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 shot. So every time you went like that, and then you opened, so that, which way was it? That. So every time he was over here, that's the image, the following image was this. So that would mean, as soon as you see this, from that kind of pattern, so he was like over here, pattern, over here, pattern. So then you can do the same thing. You can go, okay, I'm going to shoot, when he shows me this, bang, bang, I'm going to shoot in the middle, because I'm going to trust what I read before was that he's going to open up that middle. So then you kind of you have to time your rock with that perception of what's going to happen, and then you can shoot middle. And that happens quite a bit actually within shooting from the 3-bar, is quite a bit more, because a lot of people show the same kind of defenses. They kind of, they kind of switch, and they'll kind of show this, and they'll switch, show this, and then switch, show this, switch, show this. So that's the image, and then that's the pattern you're going to shoot on. So you can kind of trust that as soon as they do this little they're going to do that again. So then you have 2 options. You can hit it short or long, based on whatever whatever your options are. So that's a pre-read. Live reads also exist quite a bit from here as well. You can kind of just have a hold in mind and wait for it just to be open, like this nice big gaping, alleyway here. This moving around. As soon as you see it, you just react to it and go, and hopefully be able to hit it better than I did there. So again, there's different ways to shoot and pass. There's the on timing, off timing type of thinking. There's the pre-read and there's the live read. If you really mix those up, you'll have defenders going into fits. They won't know what you're doing, and that's always the best way to be. So hopefully that clears up some stuff.